Good morning, boys and girls. Today we're going to read another book about farm animals, and it's one of my favorite books. The title of the book is The Big Red Barn. I hope you guys like it too.
Big Red Barn by Margaret Wise Brown. Pictures by Felicia Bond. By the big red barn in the great green field, there was a pink pig who was learning to squeal. There was a great big horse and a very little horse. And on every barn is a weather vane, of course, a golden flying horse. There was a big pile of hay and a little pile of hay, and that is where the children play. But in this story, the children are away, only the animals are here today. The sheep and the donkey, the geese and the goats were making funny noises down in their throats. An old scarecrow was leaning on his hoe, and the field mouse was born in a field of corn. Cock-a-doodle-doo! In the barn there was a rooster and a pigeon too, and a big white hen standing on one leg, and under the hen was a quiet egg. There was a bantam rooster and a little bantam hen with a big clutch of eggs. Count them, there are 10. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Moo! Moo! There was a big brown cow and a little brown cow. There was an old black cat, meow, meow, and a tiger tomcat, yow, yow. There was a big red dog, bow, wow, with some little puppy dogs, all round and warm. And they all lived together in the big red barn, and they played all day in the grass and in the hay. When the sun went down in the great green field, the big cow lowed, the little pigs squealed, the horses stomped in the sweet warm hay, and the little donkey gave one last bray. The hens were sleeping on their nests, even the roosters took a rest. The little black bats flew away out of the barn at the end of the day. And there they were all night long, sound asleep in the big red barn. Only the mice were left to play, rustling and squeaking in the hay, while the moon sailed high in the dark night sky.
Talk to Mom and Dad and answer these questions about the book. What was your favorite animal in the story? Where did all the animals live? What did the animals do during the day? Which animals had babies? Hi, boys and girls. In writing today, we're going to write about something that you liked about one of the animals in the story of the Big Red Barn. I liked the hen. I like the hen because I really enjoyed counting the eggs. So I'm going to write, I liked counting the hen's eggs. How many words are in that sentence? I liked counting the hen's eggs. There are 6 words in that sentence. So we're going to write that down.
Okay, so we said we were going to write, I liked counting the hen's eggs. So we're going to start with a capital letter because a sentence always starts with a capital letter. And we're going to leave spaces between each one of our words. So we have written, I liked
counting, counting, and we're going to leave another space, the, and another space, and then hens, eggs. Okay, and at the end of the sentence, we're going to put a, what is that called? A period. Yes, it's a little dot and it's called a period. And now we're going to draw our picture. So we're going to draw our little hen, and we're going to start over here. And then I'm not going to close the circle all the way because I'm going to make the hen's head go up here. And then I'm going to draw her feathers. These are the feathers down under her neck. And then I'm going to draw her eyes. She has little oval-shaped eyes. Oval-shaped eyes, and her beak is the shape of a triangle. Her beak is a triangle, see? And then that little thing that she has underneath her beak is called a wattle, believe it or not. And on the top of her head, she has a crown. Look, she has a crown and she has tail feathers. That's right. And then she has little legs. And at the end of her legs, she has feet that have 3 claws. Her feet have 3 claws at the end. Yeah, look at our little hen. And then we're going to label her. We're going to write the word hen. Listen to the beginning sound in the word hen. What makes that sound? Huh. It's the H, the letter H. He, eh. What letter makes that sound? The E makes that sound. Hen. What do you hear at the end of that word? Yes, it's the sound N. The N makes that sound. You know what else we could draw? We could draw the little nest. The little nest where the hen laid her eggs. And then you guys can go back at home and open your book and you can count the eggs again and think about how many eggs she had in that nest. I remember it had lots of eggs. It was full of eggs. So you'll have to count them and find out how many eggs she had in her nest. You know what? We could label the word nest. We could label that. Let's think about it. What is the sound that you hear? What letter makes that sound? Yes, it's the N. Ne, eh, eh. It's the E that makes that sound. Nest. Ooh, what makes that sound? Yes, it's the letter S. Nest. What do you hear at the end? That's right. It's a T. That's what makes that sound. And now we can color. We can color a little hen. And what color do you think she should be colored? What color should we make her? We should make her red. That's the color of a hen. Okay, we can do a dark red up here on the top of her, on her crown, and on her feathers right here. We can make a really deep color red, and then we can make a lighter red on the rest of her. And you all at home are going to think about what you want to write about and what animal you're going to draw, okay? And then you can take your crayons and you can color your, well, whatever animal it is that you drew, okay? So let's go back and get a lighter color red over here so we can color her body. See, we can make the rest of her a different color red. Because I've noticed that the hen's feathers on her, well, by her neck, they're a lot, oops, they're almost the color of the wattle. They're very red. Oops, and we forgot to color the wattle. I'll have to go back and do that. So you all be thinking about what animal you are going to draw about and what it is that you noticed about the animals in the big red barn. Okay, let's see. Oops, it's gonna look a little funny there. It's hard to draw with the marker that I'm using, but I'm sure that with your crayons, you're gonna be able to make it very precise. All right, so I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna color in the wattle before we end. Okay, so the wattle's gonna be the really dark red, see? And maybe we could go ahead and color the beak. The beak is kind of a tan color, see? Oh, there we go. There she is. Oh, and also the little legs are kind of that color as well. Okay, boys and girls, have fun making your own picture and writing and labeling your picture, okay? All right, bye-bye. To recognize the beginning sound in a word and match it to the correct letter. All right, so let's begin with the word pig. Okay, what is the first sound that you hear in the word pig? P, p, pig. Yes, you hear the p, p. And what letter makes that sound? Let's put the pig on the right, the corresponding letter, the letter that makes the sound P. Here we go. It's the letter P. The letter P makes the sound P, like we hear at the beginning of the word pig. All right? Okay, we have another one here. Rabbit. There's a little rabbit. What is the first sound that you hear in the word rabbit? You hear right? So which one of these letters should we put it next to? Which letter makes that sound? Yes, this is the letter that makes the sound. The letter R goes like rabbit. Okay, and here is the cow. What is the first sound that you hear in the word cow? Cow. Yes, it's k, k. And which one of these letters makes that sound? Yes, it's the letter C. The letter C makes the sound k, k, like at the beginning of the word cow. Okay, I have the horse. Horse. What is the first sound that you hear in that word? Yeah, and which letter makes that sound? Oh, that was the right letter it fell on right there. It's the letter H. The letter H makes the sound. All right, and we have a lamb, like Mary had a little lamb. Lamb. What is the first sound that you hear in that word? Yes, it's lamb. So let's put it over here because this is the letter L makes that sound. And I have a duck. What is the first sound that you hear in the word duck? D, d, yes, d, d, duck. That's right, and the letter D is the one that makes that sound, the beginning of the word duck. So you can play this game at home, and if you don't have the animals, you can match the letter to the picture in the book that you read today. Or you could do other objects, maybe some toys, and you can match them. Okay, so have fun playing. Goodbye, boys and girls.